Okay, so today we're going to go over the Debug.Log, and here I'm in my Unity project. And as in all Unity projects, you have assets. And what I did, I added a folder called scripts. If you do not know how to add a folder, you would click on assets and you would right click. You click on create, and then you can create a folder. And I'm just going to do scripts again. And I'll call it scripts 2. And that's how you can create a folder. So let me go ahead and double click in my scripts folder, which I actually spelled wrong. I'll fix that later. And I'm in my scripts folder. I'm going to go ahead and right click. I'm going to go back up to create again. And I'm going to click on C# script. Now as you can tell, it's kind of highlighted in blue. I'm going to left click in there. And I'm going to change the name from new behavior script to game started script. So I'm going to let this Unity do what it wants to do there. Now I'm going to go ahead and double click on game started. And as you can tell, the script came right up. And I'm going to write Debug.Log parenthesis double quote, which is the string variable. The game has started. I'm going to put period. I'm going to put semicolon. Now, the debug.log, if you're new to Unity, you're going to use that all the time. When I say all the time, you're literally going to be using that all the time. It will save you, it will just save you so much time and headache, because your files are going to get really, really huge, especially if you're doing a game. So here I have debug.log. The game has started, and I put it in the start. So then the debug.log will execute only one time. I did not put it in the void update, because if I put it in the void update, then the debug.log statement would go into an infinite loop. So I don't want to do that. So I put it in the start, and this will execute only one time. And in the console, it should say the game has started. So let's go ahead and click on save at the top. Minimize Visual Studio. And as you can see, it's compiling to make sure there's no errors. And voila, looks like there wasn't any. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to create a variable. So I'm going to right click on my root of my scene here in the hierarchy. I'm going to go down to game object, click create it empty. And I'm going to erase that. And I'm just going to put game started script. So I'm going to highlight the game started script. I'm going to look in the inspector. I'm going to click add component. And I'm going to click on game started script. Now also I'm going to delete this real quick. I'm going to remove the component. I want to show you another way. As you can tell, this is asset scripts, game started. You can also just drag it over. It does the exact same thing, whatever you feel comfortable with. All right, so you have project right here. You have console. Click on the console tab. Click on the play button. So the game will start playing. And as you can see in the game console at the bottom, you see that there is an exclamation point and a 1. You click on that, and as you can see, the game has started, and that's your Debug.Log. That's your Debug.Log statement. Now, let's say there's a variable that you want to know what the value is, if it's actually working or not, or if the code is just skipping over it. So we're going to go back to our Visual Studio, and we're going to create a variable. It's going to be called has the game started. Has game started, and this is going to be a public variable because I want other scripts to be able to access this variable. I'm going to make it static. Static means that this particular variable could be shared with other scripts. I'm going to make it Boolean, and Boolean means it only can have two values, true or false. So has the game started yet? No, not yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put it as false. Now in my Debug.Log, all I have to do is put, in the Debug.Log after the string variable, I want to hit the space bar. I want to hit plus, and I want to, and that plus sign is the concatenation sign to concatenate two strings together or a string and a variable together. And in this case, it has game started. And so also what I want to do, I'm going to put has game started. I'm going to put true. And also with that static variable, I want to let you know too, if the game exits out and the player stops playing, that static value goes back to its original value. Just want to let you know that as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm going to minimize it, and as you can tell, Unity is compiling that change that we made on the script. And I'm going to click the clear button on the console because I want to make sure that we're seeing the correct results. I'm going to click on the game tab. I'm going to click play. And there you go. The game has started and it is true. So 100% that worked. And the Debug.Log, I wanted to say one more thing about the Debug.Log, is when you finally want to give your game either like for example, if you want to give it to Google Play or something, you have to it when it runs your game and it tests it in the cloud, it doesn't like any Debug.Log statements. So I'll be going over that, what you do to disable temporarily the Debug.Log if you're in the editor or if you're not in the editor. And I'll do that next, that particular video. All right, well, please like and subscribe. If there's anything at all that you would like me to go over, let me know. And everybody have a great day.